Hello everyone and welcome back to Tuesday Night Entertainment. I hope everyone has had a fantastic start to the new week and thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, I'm Noah Pasley. The time for carving jack-o'-lanterns and hanging cobwebs has sadly passed, but there's plenty of opportunities even still to get your arts and crafts on. For instance, take this event coming your way on Saturday. The Blue Moose Art Gallery is back with more classes for beginners with a new felting course where guests will learn how to create their own felted gnomes while hearing all about the wonderful world of these hatted homesteaders. The class will be taught by instructor Jody Sherpels from 10 in the morning until noon. But if you aren't as apt to pick up a needle and thread and would still like to get your hands on a new project, maybe take on this opportunity from Pinot's palette. Guests can try their hand at a class with far less guidance, as patrons of all ages are welcome to create their own masterpiece without the assistance of an artist at this Thursday's Freestyle Afternoon event. Artists at the event will get to paint on a 16 by 20 canvas and can follow some step-by-step instructions if they would like to. It's amazing that there are so many opportunities to dabble in making some of your own art, but I know I'd rather take my time on the trails before the weather sours for the winter. Of course, I'm far from the only local with the outdoors in mind. Even as temperatures dip, many in the Fort Collins community relish the chance to be outside.
I started hiking and being in the kind of getting outside. I'm actually from Chicago, so I moved out to Colorado when I was about 10 years old. My parents really introduced me to a lot of hikes in Colorado. It was my first time seeing mountains, and it was just really exciting. It's really peaceful at the same time, which I think is something that really draws me there.
CSU's own outdoor club also shares the sentiment, seeing natural spaces as a great way to recuperate.
I'd say especially during the pandemic for people when we weren't allowed to really be near each other and be indoors together as much, to be able to go out on the trails and exist in nature and just appreciate it. I feel like hiking especially is a great way to get re-centered and rebalanced, and so I think hiking was definitely super important during the pandemic. It absolutely was for me.
And of course, the Outdoor Club has got plenty memorable experiences of their own.
It was a fall hike, so we got to go see the fall foliage. And I was just running down a couple of trails and it started pouring. And it's like those are the kinds where you're like, oh, I didn't bring a rain jacket. But then you're sitting there with your friends running through the puddles, and it's just like making the best of anything regardless of how it goes.
These folks are plenty proof that you can still enjoy the nearby natural spaces no matter what season it is. For more information about what to bring with you for hiking, check out College Avenue's article coming soon. Even still, if it's already too chilly for your tastes, the Lincoln Center has another show lined up for the Fort Collins community. Perfect for the winter season, the Lincoln Center is bringing the famous Murder on the Orient Express, the classic whodunit by Agatha Christie, to the stage. The show, which is running from now until the end of November, will require patrons to wear masks and show proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test. All right, Fort Collins, that's all I've got for you this week, but make sure to Avengers Assemble tomorrow for the best nerd news from CTV's Geeks, and have a jolly rest of the week.